Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. I do hope that you are understanding the energies that we are going through, the tunnel from one type of a world of living to another. And we need to keep in mind that as we sit within this universe, that it is no more than a computer program. Some refer to as the divine matrix, something that we are plugged into and have been sucked into at the time of the creation of this particular universe. There are other universes that are playing other games that are far more better, sweeter, harmonious, and loving than this particular universe. And sometimes universes get out of hand, and this is when the universe is flooded from outside the setup, the computer game that's going off. We call it life, reality, and those who are drawn to watching my readings, by the nature of the vibration, of your own vibration, are one of the messengers, one of the PowerPoints that has agreed to come in on this rescue mission for this computer game, this game of life that we are all playing and are part of. And many of you have gone through this darkness of ascension and the struggle, the power struggle between what is the old and what is the new, and in various formats. And because you have survived time and time again, you know within your soul, within your heart, that this is just a game that we are playing. And you are just playing your part, one of many players within. But quite within your own sovereignty of your ownership of your soul. And that is the game that's going on. It's the battle for your soul. And they're taking souls out through the mind. Controlling the mind gives access to the heart center where the soul should sit. And in many cases, it no longer resides there. And we'll talk about that on another journey. We will be doing, they're referred to it as lectures, courses on readdressing the balance that has been overridden by mind control and thrown your whole energetic system out of balance. And without further ado, I am going to go into the energy of the day. We have in the UK here, in Scotland, the full moon in Scorpio is happening here in a matter of hours. In other parts of the world, a bit behind but in front of where we are at here, and this is an overlapping sort of energy as to what's going on, and we are still being called to step out of our comfort zone because of the change of the nodes that is present at the moment. And we are looking at rebalancing, readdressing, and if we take the pincers within the Scorpio, which is also part, interestingly enough, of the scales within the star system of Libra, the balancing, are actually the two claws of the Scorpio. The death of whatever doesn't suit within the partnership of what is going on to bring the balance. There is a fight on at the moment, an internal fight of holding on to the old to stay in the comfort zone, which is failing us, or to actually be bold and to step out. And by using the pincers of the Scorpio to cut anything that is energetically holding us back. This is not so much an outward spring clean. We should have already completed that. So if you haven't, please do look again. This is about the cords within the mind, within the heart, the old contracts, the old ways of living that no longer suits us. It's all gone. And we are here stepping out into a brave new, fantastic, exciting new world. So why would you want to drag along with you the chains of the clinging to what was? It's gone. It's had it. We are in the rebirth of humanity. And so, without further ado, I'm going to take the first card. And this is interesting because I've thoroughly shaken this pack. And this one ended up at the bottom of the card. And here again, I have just taken it from the top. It's worked its way back up because when it went back in, it was not put anywhere within the order. So this is a card that needs to be spoken out on. And we have the 38, which is 11, which is the gateway. And we are entering into the Gemini, the twins, the gateway of the inner world. And the balancing of the to be fair, which is also equating to the Libra scales that I was speaking of, which holds the claws of the Scorpio. The old star system, there wasn't a Libra, there was just a larger version of the Scorpio. And when they redefined the stars and put the Libra, which is just a small cluster of stars, they actually put the claws of the old Scorpio within the star systems, within the balancing of the Libra. So it's I'm finding it fascinating the way Spirit always draws the attention to what is going on in our world at the moment, the energies that we are being dangled from like puppets from the control of the constellation star systems. And we will take the next card and see where this one is taking us. And we have 50. No peace like home. And it's a card that we've had before and it's coming back up again. I mean, there are many cards within the pack, but only certain ones will rise up within the shuffling and the pre-shuffling. It's had so many shuffles since it was last engaged with. And 50 equates to a 5. But it's 10 times 5 to get to the 50. And what they're saying is that we need to be able to spend the time at this full moon, and the energies will overflow after the full moon. And in fact, these energies they are saying is going to hold with us for the following 6 months from this one. So it will move on and revisit us at the end to make sure that we have used the Scorpio pincers to cut out anything, to be fair, to find your inner peace within your home of your core being, your soul. Your soul with your inner child is your home. Are you at peace? Are you just going round and round and round? They're showing me the moon here with the spiral going round and round and round. Or are we actually stepping out and away from the cyclo patterns of how we have been living in the old life and given our power away to the structures of what is? And I am going to leave that pair for today and go over to the daily healing cards, and we will pull a card just to finish off the reading for today. This is part 1, which will be on my Facebook page, and the follow-up will be on my YouTube channel, which is Etmir Balance Beyond Time. We're talking about a journey now that we are on that is going to be no more than 7,000 years to shut down this computer. There are other games, they said to take that one, that are in play, which are far more harmonious than what is going on in this particular computer game. And we have here, use equanimity to calm your emotions, to equal where you are at, to bring the balance, to bring your into equal, calm emotions. And we're looking at the Scorpio clause again. If you are not sitting within your calm, equal balance of emotions, you have energetics that need to be snipped, to be cut, to be removed, so that you can release what no longer suits you, so that you have the total calmness and the peace within your home of your inner balance. And I will leave that with you for today, and for the rest of the cards, please go to my part 2, and may your heart star shine brightly.